What if I told you the biggest story of FIFA World Cup 2026 isn't France? Because while France are doing exactly what everyone expected, another team is quietly becoming one of the most dangerous sides in the entire tournament. Norway. 2 matches, 2 wins, 7 goals. And suddenly, nobody wants to face Erling Haaland and company. Meanwhile, Algeria looked like they were heading toward disaster before producing a comeback that could completely save their World Cup campaign. Today we're breaking down 3 matches that could have a huge impact on the road to the knockout stage. France versus Iraq, Norway versus Senegal, Jordan versus Algeria. We'll look at the key stats, tactical battles, group standings, and answer one massive question. Who looks more dangerous right now, France or Norway? Let's get into it. Before we analyze the matches, look at how Group I stands after 2 rounds. France and Norway are level on points. But here's what's fascinating. France have looked like title contenders. Norway have looked like a team that nobody expected to be here. And that makes this group incredibly interesting. France versus Iraqi, a warning to the world. For Iraq, this was supposed to be a test. For France, it became a warning to every team dreaming of lifting the World Cup trophy. France defeated Iraq 3-0, but the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. France controlled the game from start to finish, every midfield battle, every transition, almost every dangerous moment. France have 6 goals scored in 2 games, only 1 goal conceded and 100% winning record. Iraq have 1 goal scored, 7 goals conceded, and 0 points. What's scary isn't that France won. What's scary is how easy they made it look. Whenever Iraq tried to build attacks, France pressed aggressively. Whenever Iraq left space, France punished them. Whenever Iraq made mistakes, France capitalized. France tactics were high pressing, fast transitions, dominant midfield, clinical finishing. Iraq tactics were organized defensive block, physical effort, struggled to keep possession, created very few chances. And here's the frightening part for the rest of the tournament. France don't even look like they're playing at their absolute peak yet. With stars like Kylian Mbappe leading the attack and one of the deepest squads in world football, France continue to look like one of the strongest contenders for FIFA World Cup 2026. France aren't just winning matches, they're making a statement. Norway versus Senegal. The dark horse is arriving. Now let's talk about the team nobody can ignore anymore. Norway. Let's be honest. Before the tournament started, most fans looked at this group and immediately focused on France. Some talked about Senegal. Very few were talking about Norway. Not anymore. 2 matches, 2 wins, 7 goals, and suddenly Norway are making the football world pay attention. Norway defeated Senegal 3-2 in one of the most entertaining games of the tournament so far. Norway's tournament stats are 2 wins, 6 points, 7 goals scored, and 3 goals conceded. And here's the scary thing. This doesn't look like a lucky run. This looks sustainable. Everyone knows about Erling Haaland. But Norway's success isn't just about Haaland. Martin Ødegaard has been controlling matches brilliantly. The midfield is creating chances. The attack is ruthless. And the confidence inside this team is growing with every game. Let me tell you why Norway are dangerous. Quick transitions, direct attacking football, clinical finishing, strong team chemistry. 7 goals in 2 World Cup matches isn't an accident. It's a warning. And while Haaland grabs the headlines, Norway's collective organization has been just as impressive. What went wrong for Senegal? Senegal came into this tournament with high expectations. But defensively, they've struggled. Senegal stats are 3 goals scored, 6 goals conceded, and 0 points. At World Cup level, 6 goals conceded in 2 games is simply too much. The attack has shown flashes of quality. The defense has not, and that's ultimately what cost them. So here's the question nobody expected we'd be asking after 2 games. Who looks more dangerous right now? France or Norway? France have the better squad. France have the better defense. But Norway have scored more goals, and they have all the momentum. That upcoming showdown between France and Norway could become one of the biggest group stage matches of the tournament. Norway are no longer a dark horse. They're becoming a genuine threat. While France and Norway battle for control of Group I, Group J remains completely open. And that's exactly why Jordan versus Algeria carried so much pressure. Jordan versus Algeria, when everything changed. When Jordan scored first, Algeria were in trouble, real trouble. Lose this match, and qualification suddenly becomes incredibly difficult. The pressure was enormous, the margin for error was gone, and that's exactly when Algeria showed character. Instead of panicking, they responded. Instead of collapsing, they fought back. Final score, Algeria 2, Jordan 1. You'll be thinking, why Algeria won? Better attacking quality, greater squad depth, more control of possession, stronger second-half performance. This was a game won by experience. As the match went on, Algeria increased the tempo. Jordan struggled to keep up, and eventually the pressure paid off. Jordan deserve huge respect. They competed bravely. They stayed organized. And for long periods, they frustrated Algeria. But at this level, depth matters. And Algeria had more of it. Championship teams don't panic. They respond. And Algeria responded. Algeria's World Cup dream is still alive. Based on what we've seen so far, here's our power ranking from today's featured teams. Number 3, Algeria. Still alive, still fighting, still dangerous. Number 2, Norway. The biggest surprise package of FIFA World Cup 2026. Number 1, France. The most complete team we've seen in this group so far. My predictions right now. Group I, France, Norway. Senegal 4, Iraq Group. J, Argentina, Austria, Algeria. 4, Jordan. But if there's one prediction I'm most confident about, it's this: Norway are going to cause serious problems for somebody in the knockout rounds. 1 month ago, nobody was talking about Norway as a serious World Cup contender. Today, they're one of the hottest teams in the tournament. France still look like champions, Algeria are still alive, and the knockout stage is getting closer. The question is, who's writing the next surprise chapter of FIFA World Cup 2026? Let me know your predictions in the comments. Do you think France win the group? Can Norway shock the world? And can Algeria complete their comeback story? If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more FIFA World Cup 2026 coverage. I'll be covering every match and qualification scenario throughout the World Cup, so subscribe if you don't want to miss the next breakdown. And I'll see you in the next video.